The last strategy is the complete rewrite one. As you can guess from its name, this strategy basically says dump everything you have and develop it from scratch, this time as a microservices based system. This is usually the approach taken when the system is so old and the components have so many dependencies that the other strategy will simply won't work. So in this strategy we again have the legacy monolith system, but this time we develop all the components from scratch, making them services. Of course, as part of the rewrite, we add web API to each and every service so that these services will communicate between them using standard protocol. Now, as you can see, the end result here is a pure microservices architecture built using modern platforms and implement all the bells and whistles of modern up-to-date system. So, what are the pros and cons of this strategy? Well, first, and similar to the previous strategy, we end up with a pure microservices architecture, which makes sense since we just destroyed the legacy system. In addition, this is a great opportunity for modernization. Since we build everything from scratch, we can use this opportunity to work with modern development platform to integrate full CI/CD process and to automate the testing. On the other side, this approach takes time. Only this time, the majority of time is spent on design and planning, and not necessarily on the development itself. In fact, we treat this project as a new system with all the methodologies and techniques of creating a new microservices system that we have talked about. In addition, rigorous testing is required, which again makes sense. This is a new system and we need to make sure it works flawlessly. Okay, so this was the third strategy. Now, which one should you pick? Well, this largely depends on the complexity of the legacy system. The more complex the system, the more we will go for a complete rewrite. Now, to figure out how complex is the system, we have to conduct an extensive code review and to examine what exactly is going on there. Only after that, we can make an educated decision about the appropriate strategy for migrating to microservices. Okay, so that was about breaking the monolith. I hope you enjoyed this section and that it will help you in your future endeavor as a microservices architect. And now, let's move on to the next section.